Hey guys, this is Catfish here again, and welcome back to my channel. In the world of science, big claims require big proofs. So when a certain user by the name of Creeper3018 in my Discord server claimed that the One-Eyed Cobra, Steel Front, and normal level 6 vests provide the same exact protection, and not only that, but the steel plates and composite fiber plates do not offer any additional protection, he better have some solid evidence to back that up. I reached out to Creeper3018, and within a few minutes, we designed a simple, straightforward experiment to prove once and for all whether Tencent is scamming us about protection. Let's get started. The experiment we designed was simple. Creeper was going to use a fake account and hit start at the same time so that he would be able to match his real and fake account in the level 1 map. He is going to use the same exact weapon for the entire experiment, in which he chose the refined G36C with high explosive bullets. Just so everyone knows, we're not trying to test how much damage each bullet does, but instead just comparing how much protection each vest will provide if the player wearing it was hit by the same exact bullet. So it doesn't matter which weapon or bullet he used as long as it was consistent throughout the entire experiment. We tested the following 5 setups: Steel Front vest without any plates, One-Eyed Cobra vest without any plates, normal level 6 vest without any plates, normal level 6 vest with 3 pink steel plates, and normal level 6 vest with 3 pink composite fiber plates. The reasoning is simple. By testing these 5 types of vests, we could test 4 things out in just one experiment. Number 1, does the One-Eyed Cobra, Steel Front, and normal level 6 armor provide the same or different levels of protection? Number 2, does the One-Eyed Cobra, Steel Front, and normal level 6 armor have the same durability? Number 3, does the pink steel and pink composite fiber plates offer the same exact protection, if at all? And number 4, do you take more damage as your vest gets damaged and the durability decreases? Creeper3018 conducted all trials by himself by shooting each type of vest 5 times in the chest area with a 5-second pause between each shot. He then sent the videos to me for data analysis, where I then watched every second of his gameplay to make sure that he was actually using the same gun throughout the entire experiment, that the distance was consistent, and that each trial consists of the exact setup as I explained it. I also made sure that he wasn't using any boosters that could change his HP while he was being shot. Interestingly, at one point in the experiment, a solo player decided to rush him, and Creeper3018, who apparently goes by Hell Gaming in the game, swiftly took him out. After all 5 vests were tested, it was time to analyze the data. Looking back at the durabilities of all 5 vests after each shot, Creeper3018 was able to produce this table, which shows the actual durability values on the upper half of the table and how much the durability was decreased after each shot at the bottom half of the table. As you can see, across all 5 vests, on average, each high-explosive 5.56mm bullet fired by a refined G36C reduced the durability of the vests by around 90.6. Interestingly, the Steel Front vest reduced by an average of 90.4 durability per shot, which is such a slight difference that it does not make the Steel Front vest significantly more durable than the other 4 types of vests used in this experiment. This data from this segment of the research suggests that there is no difference between the durability of the Steel Front, One-Eyed Cobra, or normal level 6 vests. It also shows us that, as expected, the steel and composite plates do not provide the vests with extra durability. One last thing I need to mention before we move on to the protection level experiments. Creeper3018 got a lot of messages saying that the Steel Front vest is still slightly better because the 90.4 is still 0.2 less than the 90.6 on the other vests, so he did a retrial. In the second trial of the Steel Front vest, he made sure that he did not take any damage from bots to ensure that the Steel Front vest was undamaged. Starting from an undamaged steel front vest, you can see that now the steel front vest also decreases by 90.6 durability on average, which proves what I was saying before about how the 0.22 difference was not statistically significant to call steel front vest better than the others. And now we have proof that steel front is exactly the same in terms of durability compared to other vests. The next part of the data analysis is the moment we've all been waiting for. How much protection does each vest and plates provide the player? In order to find this out, I took a screenshot before the first bullet was fired and then one screenshot after each shot for a total of 6 pictures per vest or 30 pictures for 5 vests. I used my pixel analysis method and produced this table here where each box in this table was one of the 5 vests. And as you can see, we have steel front vest, one-eye cobra vest, normal vest without plates, normal vest with 3 pink steel plates, and normal vest with 3 pink composite fiber plates. I wrote down the exact coordinates of where the HB bar was after every shot, and here are the values I got in this column. I also calculated in this column how many pixels of HP you lost after every shot. And guess what? After all 5 vests, with and without plates, Creeper 3018 took the exact same average damage after 5 shots. This is mind-blowing data because this shows us that the steel front, one-eye cobra, and normal level 6 vests provide the same exact protection and that Tencent was lying to us about steel front having more and one-eye cobra having less protection than the normal level 6 vest. Also, this shows us that steel plates and composite fiber plates offer literally 0 additional protection to your level 6 vests despite them costing over 100,000 Metro Cash per plate. What does this mean? It means that for all their expensiveness, plates are a total waste of money and a total scam. As a side note, the data also shows us that as long as your vest is intact, you do not take more damage from enemy fire as your vest durability goes down. Now, before I go into how you should feel about all of this, let me talk about something statistically interesting. Take a look at these numbers. The first shot for all 5 vests was the exact same damage. The second shot for all 5 vests was the exact same damage. The third shot and so on were exactly the same across all 5 vests. This is very, very unusual, and I currently don't have an explanation as to why the data seems this perfect. As a scientist, I hate perfect data as much as I hate messy data. Data that looks too good to be true often are a hoax or a lie just to back up the hypothesis of the scientists. However, in this case, I looked over each pixel many times, and that is actually how much damage Creeper took after every shot. So, data is data, and I cannot argue against it unless if, Creeper is a hacker, which I don't think so. That being said, if some of you want to reproduce this experiment and try to prove me wrong, please do. I encourage people all the time to embarrass me and prove me wrong because this is exactly how science progresses in real life. If we believe everything we hear on the internet without trying to prove it ourselves, then that's not science, that's faith. Therefore, in true teacher fashion, I assign all my viewers a homework assignment. If you can, try this out. Try to prove me wrong. I encourage it. Alright, With that disclaimer out of the way, the data in this experiment suggests that you should immediately get rid of all your plates on your vests and that you should replace them with 3 tactical pouches because the tactical pouch will grant you 50 additional space for a total of 150 additional carrying space if you have 3 tactical pouches. Also, though I haven't tested this out myself yet, it appears that the One-Eye Cobra vest is actually the best vest right now because it allows a player to run slightly faster. Now, according to an experiment conducted by another scientist on my Discord server by the name of Matthias Qua 999, he showed that when running with no backpack and no weapon being held, the One-Eye Cobra vest does not make you run faster. But maybe, who knows? It might make you run faster if your backpack is completely full. So far, there really is no difference between any of the vests. The Steel Front, One-Eye Cobra, and normal level 6 vests are in every way exactly the same. Again, I highly encourage my viewers to test this out. Science is how we discover the truth. Anyways, that's all I had in this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you hated it, please let me know what confused you or what part of this lecture I glossed over too quickly. With all that said, my name is Catfish, your PUBG mobile scientist you can trust, and I'll see you guys next time.